Hi friends, it is time for my second week on vacation. I'm using a kit from Press. It was a mystery kit, but she brought it back to her shop, and I'm very happy that I got. Oh, do you see that? I got two of the little thing sheets. Like I felt like I won a prize, guys. I really did. I didn't even use it, but that's fine. I just felt really lucky. um, and I'm mixing it with some silver foil. I was really debating on going with gold or with silver, but I ended up with going with silver because I had this foil bundle that I'm using in silver, and this is actually like the palm leaves from Press as well. And I think this might be my favorite foil bundle ever made. I just love the palm leaves, and I bought a few more because I'm super obsessed with this one. And I'm very happy that I ended up using it this week. It is a very cool toned, not a in your face spread. I think it looks really good. I'm very happy with how it turned out. In my last plan with me, I talked a lot. I always do. I ramble, we all know. But there is still like a lot I need to tell about my vacation because it was incredible. So I'm just going to talk about that, I guess. If you have any questions about anything that I'm putting down, like I'm just using the usual. I'm using the usual, a kit, a foil bundle, simply go to washi. That's it. But please don't hesitate if you have like a question, guys. You can always ask them. So the first week we stayed at an apartment. We rented a little apartment, which was of friends of Justin's parents, which was wonderful, guys, that we could stay there. But I ended up not really liking the place where we stayed at. So we ended up moving out of that apartment. That is just because how it was built and how it was placed, that little studio, was not the best because it was in the back of their garden. They were not staying in the house at that moment, so we were really lucky we could stay in their garden as well. But that was just for the first week. In the second week, there were people in their house, so we had to share it. Or no, we couldn't even go into the garden. So we just had to stay in that little studio over there. And that studio is completely sheltered. It is surrounded with everything. So there was no wind at all, which meant that it was so hot over there. Your girl is not the best with hot weather, which is ridiculous because I'm going to move to a country where it's bloody hot every damn day. You get used to it. But if you first get there, the first 2 weeks, you still need to get used to the weather, So with us staying at a place where it was so extremely hot, I just didn't know how to function anymore. I just didn't know how to. So if you would sit outside in our place, or a little area where we could sit outside, there was no wind at all. So it meant that it was really hot there and there were a lot of mosquitoes. So we were not really able to sit outside. And I really don't like that. If I'm finally having some really nice weather, if I'm into the sun, if I'm in a hot country, if I'm going on my vacation, like I would really like to be outside, I would like to eat my breakfast or I would like to eat my dinner outside, but it's just not. Over there, it was just not. No, it was just not happening. It was too hot over there. And besides that, the neighbors that were next door to us were under construction. So that was also really annoying. At 7 a.m. in the morning, there was just builders around the house. And their house were literally like 2 meters next to our house. So it was literally like they were standing in our bedroom every morning. Now Justin had to go work every now and then, but I was able to do whatever I want. I could sleep, and then with having builders literally next to your bedroom, like it was just not nice. So that was also one of the main reasons why we decided to move out. And the other one was that our other neighbor was like a really good piano player. Like he could play piano music like a crazy man. He was so good at it. But his house was also like 2 meters besides our house, I guess. And he played piano with an open window, with an open door. So it literally sounded like he was in our bedroom playing piano. So the first night was nice. Then the second night, Justin actually went up there and he said, "Yo, man, like, you're playing so good and it is really nice to hear, but it's 11 o'clock right now. We really want to sleep. Justin and I are not really your people to go to sleep really late. So, and obviously he also had to work, so that's fine. But yeah, it was just not, there was just a lot of things happening over there. So that was not the best. So we decided to go to his parents' house and also with his parents, which is perfect, guys. Their house is wonderful. Oh my goodness. Their outside area, I just had the best time there. Like there was the wind, I felt wind through my hair, between my fingers, between my lashes. There was so much wind, and I loved it, and I embraced it. And I ate breakfast outside, we ate dinner outside, and that is just exactly how I like my vacation to be. So that was wonderful. I don't know how much I talked about this next subject that I want to talk about. This vacation, it was a vacation, right? But there were so many things in my head because I had to make like a really difficult decision. If I wanted to quit my job, if I wanted to move there, what I'm going to do with my shop. So I told myself I was not going to focus that while I was on vacation, but I ended up only thinking about that, and my head was so full. I didn't have any vacation in 2 years because every time I stopped working at the salon and took some day off, I was working on my shop. So I've been working 2 years like so much. So the first period of time on my vacation, I had to take some time to get that all out of my way, to find my rest. But I just couldn't find any rest in my head because I had to make some difficult decisions, and I ended up making them. I really did. I don't know when we actually when I actually told him. Oh, it was on Wednesday. I believe on Wednesday I told Justin, I'm really thinking I just need to come here. I need to make the move because I just don't want to regret not going, So I ended up telling it him on Wednesday, and then on Sunday I finally made up my complete mind on what I wanted to do with everything, and I just stood by my decision. But my head was just gone, guys. My head was gone, and I really tried to relax, and I did relax, but I physically relaxed a lot. I really did, but my head was just going and going and going and going. So that was really annoying. But besides that, like, I really had a good time. But maybe you guys can relate just a little bit to this. If you're going like to a really nice place, but you're in your head so much, you cannot really enjoy it as much how you would like to enjoy it. And that makes me so sad because this was supposed to be like the 2 best weeks ever. And don't get me wrong, because I had an amazing time and I wouldn't change anything about what Justin and I did. It was just my head was being just too much, and that was so annoying. But it's fine. I really had a good time besides that. And I'm going to explain everything to you again because we did a lot. And Justin had a couple of days off this day again. Or this week. I think he only had his days off. No, he didn't. He didn't have some days off this week. But that's fine. Just in the weekend. On Monday, I started with a YouTube binge. Justin went to work. I just stayed in bed. I got woken up by the builders next door. And I decided, let's just watch some Plan With Me's because that chills me down. That calms me down. And then I decided to have some planning time. And I've tried to use as much of the foil bundle as I could. So that icon that I'm using for the planning time is actually an icon from the kit or from the foil bundle. I really enjoy that. I really do. And then I went with Justin and his mom to the aloe vera farm, which was really nice, but it was really hot. But we had a good time over there, yeah. I ate some really nice banana bread, so that was wonderful. We just did our own little tour around the farm, so that was really nice. And then I came back and I played a game on my phone. I don't know what, it was not on my phone, it was on my iPad. I played like a hotel game for my vacation. And when I got back, I played it just for a little bit. It was really nice. And then Justin came back from work and we started working out together. So we went to the gym again. And when we were done at the gym, walk to the beach, and we just drink some drinks at the beach, and we had some little snacks over there, and we watched the beautiful sunset. I remember that day also really good that night. It was so nice. We just literally sat on the beach after our workout, drinking some, I believe it was an iced tea, eating some snacks with a beautiful sunset, and we just had some good chats about the future, so that was really nice. And then on Tuesday I had a really stressed morning, which was not the plan because we decided to move out of the apartment, to go out of there. So I had to clean the apartment. Justin already went to work, so I had to clean everything. I needed to remove everything out of the apartment, which was a little bit stressful, but I made it work. And then I went with my mother-in-law to the beach again. So that was really nice. And actually some of her friends came over, so that was we had a good time. I went to the beach, and then we had some dinner at his parents' house because we moved to his parents' house, as I said. And then in the evening we watched the movie Catch Me If You Can. It was just a little bit of a chilled evening. But it was really nice, guys. It was really nice. Why am I having such a hard time? Oh, yes, here we go. So on Wednesday, the first thing that I just had to, was that I ate breakfast outside. Because that is how much I love eating breakfast outside. I just want to feel the wind, just hoping that my food will not get blown away. But obviously I don't want like a storm when I'm eating outside, but like it's just really to feel the breeze. Let's call it a breeze, because that is what I like, a breeze, you know. And then I played my game while I was eating my breakfast and sitting there, and I was just enjoying the view. It was so nice. Like their porch is wonderful. Then we drink some tea with a friend of Justin's mom, and then when Justin was done with work again, we worked out together again. So when I was working out, already this happened maybe already before, but it was not actually this day. The lady of the gym, the boss of the gym, she actually asked me if I would like to work there, which came as a surprise. I thought like, wait, what, me? You would like me to work here at the gym? Like, wait, what? So that is actually the plan, guys. I haven't told you any of this, but I'm actually going to work there at the gym. I still need to get my certifications for everything, like my papers, but with her asking me that question, for me, it just became a little bit easier to make the decision of actually going there. Because now I have a job there. That makes it so much easier to actually move there if you already have a job, you know. So that is really nice. And I'm actually going to teach some classes. So yeah, that is what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get like my papers in for that. But that evening, we had such a wonderful evening. We went to the happy hour at a place called Saint-Tropez. I forgot to make the script for that. And then we went to my favorite place of the island, which is the Governor, the restaurant. Because I just really wanted to go there again. I loved it there. I really did. And then on Thursday, the first thing is that I did at that same gym, the Pilates. Oh, here we go again. That stupid word. With my Justin's mom. Yeah, and that is actually a class I'm probably going to give because I'm going to get my certification for that. Even though I just did it for 2 times, I am probably going to teach it there, which is ridiculous, but it's a new challenge for me. I FaceTimed my mom. I finally took some time to give myself some new nail stickers, so that is what I did. I did a grocery one, and that was with Justin, because Justin and I actually cooked dinner that evening. And I'm using this sticker from the Coffee Monster single with garlic, because I use so much garlic. Like everyone said, so Britt, how much garlic did you actually use? And I was like, I think like 3, I don't know. And they said, oh yeah. It was just like in a guacamole. I put so much garlic in it, like it was too much, guys. So this sticker was just perfect for that. And we had dinner with his parents, and we just had some really good chats, because they also just tried to, I guess, like, just to comfort me and just to tell me, Britt, it's going to be all right. Like, it doesn't really matter what you're going to do here, as long as you're happy. And You're gonna make it work, and if you do this or this or this, like, to reassure me that if I would make the move, it would be totally fine. Like, I was just so stressed out. Like, when I decided on going there, I was stressed out. Okay, but what am I gonna do there? How am I gonna live my life there? How am I gonna say goodbye to my parents? I don't know. Like, how am I doing this? Oh, I'm just such... sometimes I just need to take a chill pill, you know? Sometimes I just would like to shut off my brain and just enjoy life, you know, instead of overthinking everything. But that's just what I do, guys. So on Friday in the morning, I took a core attack class, which was wonderful. Then I went back home, I took a shower, and then I went to the beach. And I actually started my first book. I love to read, but I can only read if my mind is calm. So I just thought I'm just going to try it out. Didn't work out at all, but I started reading Bridget Jones. I love Bridget Jones because she's crazy, just like me. I gave it a try. I think I read only that day. I did, because I was just not having the chill in my mind. So Justin and I went on an ice cream hunt because there's a specific ice cream that I bloody adore. It is called Maxibon Cookie. It is one of the best ice creams out there. Maybe it's just because it's nostalgic to me. I swear to God that I saw it somewhere. But Justin and we went to a lot of places and there was no Maxibon cookie. There was just... I swear to God that I saw it when I came there. But I should have remembered where it was. I just don't know where it was, guys. Oh. I made a little mistake earlier, but that's all right. With telling you guys, because this day we actually went to the happy hour at Saint-Tropez. The other day, I don't know where we went for the happy hour or for the drinks. I have no idea. But this time we went to the Saint-Tropez happy hour and it was wonderful. The view was wonderful. We had a wonderful sunset. And then we had dinner at a place that is called Coco. And that, oh my God, the food was so good, guys. Oh, I ate some truffle mac and cheese. Oh, you can wake me up for some truffle. And then with mac and cheese, oh, it was wonderful. Not good for the diet, but I don't mind. And then on Saturday, I had a lazy morning. We worked out together again. Oh my goodness, guys, we went to the pig beach. Yeah, there were so many advertising for the pig beach. Like, you should go here. There are pigs on the beach. We came to that bloody beach and there were no pigs. Like, I was expecting those chubby pigs, like, that would make me so happy. I think a lot of people as well, into the water, and they were just not there. Like, I was so disappointed. So we just ate some lunch over there, and then I just told Justin, let's just go back because there are no pigs here, and it was really busy. Like, I could understand, like, those pigs don't want to be there. Like, I could understand, like, there's so much people. So we decided to walk back. I was so disappointed. I said to Justin, so they call it a pig beach, but they're actually not here. And then Justin said to me, well, babe, look there. And then the pigs were laying there, but they were just laying somewhere totally different. Like, no one around them, which I can understand. But they were just laying in the mud. And yeah, it was really nice to actually see them. But they were not actually on the beach, you know. They were just chilling in the mud, like, somewhere else. And I actually still saw them. But you cannot call it a pig beach if the pigs are not actually there, can you? So, yeah, they did up really good. And then that evening, we actually went to see the house. I actually saw the house from the inside. We contacted the owner. And I got to see it. Oh, guys, it was so wonderful. I don't know even what to say about it. Like, the things we have in mind, or Justin has in mind for it, it's wonderful. Oh, it's wonderful. And then we just had some dinner at the Heron at Sea again. And I drank a really good cocktail again. So many cocktails, I know. It's all right. And then on Sunday, we went to Klein Curaçao. We had to go on the boat, which was wonderful as well. And I think Klein Curaçao is one of the nicest beaches in the entire world. It was so pretty. And then because it was quite an intense day, we just had dinner with his parents. We finished Catch Me If You Can. And that was actually our last night together. That was so sad. So I went really quickly over Sunday. But Klein Curaçao, it was extremely beautiful. I actually saw a dolphin, just one for 1 second. Maybe I blinked and maybe it wasn't actually there, but I believe I saw a dolphin, guys. I'm convinced, but I'm not entirely sure. But yes, my friends, that was my last week in Curaçao. It was a lot of talking. that I just did. I hope I don't overwhelm you guys, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed my plan with me about these 2 weeks, and I'm excited to see you next week with my Halloween spread. Bye.